Title: My unfaithful spouse. She thought she was invincible until the wife of her affair partner stormed into their workplace, slammed proof of the betrayal on her desk, and exposed everything in front of their co-workers. The office fell eerily quiet, and within moments, her career, reputation, and pride were shattered in the most unforgettable confrontation I've ever seen. Chapter 1. Something felt off. The twist. I was the one who pushed my wife to take the job. Sarah had been stuck in a professional rut, overqualified, underappreciated, and losing her fire. When she secured a role as a marketing strategist at a leading firm in town, I celebrated as if it were my own victory. "I'm so proud of you," I told her, pulling her into an embrace that evening. "They're lucky to have you," she glowed with excitement. For a time, I thought she was genuinely content. The late hours, expected, new role demanding clients. The constant texting, just work pressure, she claimed, deadlines, brand campaigns, the weekends she offered to work on extra projects, pure ambition, or so I convinced myself. But then, things changed. She stopped sharing details about her day, started clutching her phone like it held state secrets. Once, passing by her home office, I overheard her murmur, "God, you're trouble," followed by a soft, flirty chuckle. A laugh I hadn't heard in ages. I stopped dead in my tracks. When I stepped inside, she quickly shut off her screen. "Just wrapping up a Zoom," she said hurriedly. "With who?" "Client stuff." "Long day," she pecked my cheek, as if that closed the matter. But my stomach churned. That laugh, it wasn't for me. Let me know when you're ready for Chapter 2, where the doubts deepen and the affair partner's wife begins piecing together the truth until she uncovers undeniable evidence. Chapter 2, the proof emerges. The universe has a dark sense of irony, because just as I started questioning Sarah's actions, a new name crept into her stories. Ethan. "He's just a VP," she'd say casually. "Really talented, married, totally professional." Always married, always professional, warning signs. Then came the night she left her phone on the bedside table, unlocked. She was in the shower, humming carelessly. I didn't snoop. I didn't want to be that spouse, but her screen lit up. A message preview appeared. "Ethan, can't get today out of my head. Tomorrow, same time." My heart pounded. Same time what? When she emerged, towel-wrapped, she saw my expression and froze. "You saw it?" she asked, her face draining of color. I didn't respond. I just turned, walked downstairs, and sat in the dark for hours. I didn't sleep that night. I didn't confront her. I wasn't ready, but I was determined to uncover the truth. And I wasn't alone in my suspicions. Ethan's wife, Rachel, contacted me 2 days later, a Facebook message request. "Hi. This might sound odd, but I think your wife and my husband are involved. I found messages, and I need someone to tell me if I'm losing it or if I'm right." My hands shook as I replied, "You're not losing it. I've noticed things too." We agreed to meet. Neutral territory, a quiet cafe outside town. She came ready. Rachel was poised, with keen eyes and a calm exterior, but fury bubbled beneath. She pulled a slim folder from her bag and slid it across the table. Screenshots, chat logs, pictures, Sarah and Ethan in his car, in a bar booth, at a weekend marketing event they weren't supposed to attend together. One text from Sarah. "He still thinks I'm at my sister's. Poor guy, I feel bad sometimes." I didn't speak. I didn't move. I just nodded slowly. Rachel sipped her coffee, her voice cold as steel. "They think they're untouchable. They think we'll just take it." That's when I knew she had a plan, and I was going to help her carry it out. Let me know when you're ready for Chapter 3, where Rachel storms the office with the evidence, and the explosive confrontation brings Sarah's world crashing down in minutes. Chapter 3, the workplace reckoning. Rachel's plan was straightforward, ruthless, and perfectly timed. She didn't want subtle revenge through whispers or quiet leaks. She wanted it public, in the one place Sarah and Ethan felt untouchable, their office. She bided her time, gathering everything, dated texts, photos, location data, even hotel receipts with Ethan's signature and Sarah's name as a guest. Then she chose her moment. Friday morning, 10:47 a.m. weekly team meeting at their firm. Everyone was there, managers, staff, executives, in the glass-walled conference room, fully visible to the open office. Rachel strode through the front doors like she owned the place. Tight bun, simple top, eyes blazing. I watched from across the street, my pulse racing through the windshield of my parked car. I didn't need to be inside. This was her stage. She marched past the lobby. The receptionist rose to stop her. "I'm Ethan's wife," Rachel said icily. "I'm here to deliver something urgent to him and his mistress." The receptionist froze. By the time security stirred, Rachel was already pushing open the conference room's glass doors. The entire team turned. Rachel didn't raise her voice. She didn't need to. She walked to the table, placed a manila folder in front of Sarah and said, "You forgot this." Sarah blinked, puzzled, then opened the folder and went pale. Ethan leaned over to look. His jaw clenched. He reached for the folder, but Rachel yanked it back. "Don't touch what isn't yours," she said with a sharp smile. Then she addressed the stunned room. "For anyone curious, this is proof of the affair between your marketing strategist and your married vice president. Photos, texts, hotel receipts, even a record from the night they ditched that so-called networking event early." She let the silence hang. "I'm sure HR will find it interesting." Then she turned to Sarah one last time. "Oh, and your husband knows too." She walked out, composed, cold, magnificent. "I didn't ask for details later. I didn't need them. Rachel texted me that evening. Your wife broke down. Ethan tried to lie. HR called them both out. The office was silent as a grave. You could hear people breathing. It was perfect. The truth didn't just surface, it exploded. Let me know when you're ready for Chapter 4, the final chapter, where Sarah comes begging, and I deliver the one thing she never saw coming, total indifference. Chapter 4. Silence cuts deeper than words. It took 3 days after Rachel's office bombshell for Sarah to reach out. I was sorting laundry when her name flashed on my phone. Sarah 13 missed calls, 1 new voicemail. I didn't pick up, I didn't need to, but curiosity is hard to shake. I played the message. "Hey, I guess you know, I don't know what to say, I messed up. Badly, things got out of hand, but I didn't mean for it to go this far. Can we talk, please?" Her voice was frantic, empty, like someone who just realized their safety net was gone. That night, I came home to find her outside my apartment. Hair pulled back, no makeup, eyes swollen. Holding a bag of takeout, as if it could summon normalcy, I opened the door just enough to talk. She tried to smile. "I brought dinner, your favorite." I glanced at the bag, then at her. "I'm good, already ate." She gave a weak laugh. "You always said that when you were mad at me, remember?" "I'm not mad," I said evenly. "I'm done." Her face crumpled. "Can we just talk, please? I lost my job. Ethan cut me off. Everyone at work knows. I have nothing." She said that last part with a desperation that seemed to demand I fix it. I tilted my head. "No, Sarah, you had everything. A marriage, a home, a partner who trusted you, and you decided it wasn't enough." She flinched. "Please, I miss you. You miss the security," I said. "You miss the comfort, the version of me who paid the bills while you snuck around with a married man." Tears filled her eyes. "I didn't think you'd find out," she whispered. That was the final straw. I looked at this woman who once held my trust, and I felt nothing. No sorrow, no anger, no yearning, just calm. "You should leave," I said, and closed the door. Epilogue: Sarah left the city 3 weeks later. Rumor has it she's at a smaller firm now, keeping a low profile, far from anyone who knows her past. Ethan. Divorced, demoted, shunned by several clients. Rachel, thriving. She thanked me for supporting her and suggested coffee sometime, not as a date, just 2 people who survived a battle they didn't start but ended. And me. I sleep soundly now. There's no sweeter justice than watching someone ruin themselves while you walk away unscathed. Was this reckoning fair? What would you have done? Share your thoughts below. Love the story. Pass it on to someone who needs this vibe, and follow Lawrence Taylor's for more gripping stories of betrayal and justice. Because here, every deception meets its truth, and every betrayal casts a shadow. Stay sharp, stay fierce, and stay tuned.